Hey you guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be something a little bit different. I think today I'm going to do something on advice. I think I've been told a lot of the times that I actually give really good advice when it comes to relationships, with life, with anything in between. So today I kind of wanted to call it like an Undressed Thursdays type thing, just for like an advice video of whatever you guys might want to talk about or whatever I'm kind of feeling to talk about for the day. So without further ado, here we go.
I don't really know if I should be doing advice videos on anything. I haven't had a relationship work. I've been single for 5 years. Maybe advice isn't a good thing. I mean, my career's going okay. Kind of, I think.
Alright you guys, so this video is going to be on relationships. Do I have the best advice for relationships? No, I do not. Have I had long-lasting relationships? Friendships, yes. Relationships, not so much. But I've always been told that I always give good relationship advice when it comes down to anybody, male or female, gay, straight, whatever they might be. I tend to actually give really good advice. I never follow it myself because, like I said, it's an opinion. That makes me sound kind of crazy. This video is going to be on relationships and it's my opinions. You all can make your decision from my opinion. It might not work for everybody. What I'm saying is probably not going to work for everybody. You all might not feel the same way that I feel, but these are opinions that I have on relationships that kind of give you a different side or a different view of how you should react or counteract a relationship for the most part. So without further ado, here are my rules, my advice tips, I don't even know what they are, just opinions. That's all it is, opinions. So see how you like them. So I guess the first tip would definitely have to be communication, which we all know. There always has to be constant communication with people who are in a relationship. If they both live here in the same area, or if it's a long distance relationship, especially long distance, you need the communication. If there isn't, it's just not going to work. It's a given that it's not going to work. I mean, shoot, you have people here that are freaking boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriends, whatever, and they're not even sending a goddamn text, but they're out and about doing whatever it might be. I mean, could you imagine if they were in long distance? Bye. If you can use those 10 seconds to actually if you can use those 10 seconds to actually be on Instagram, to be on Facebook, to be on Snapchat, I mean, you can definitely text. It's all about communication, even through friendships, because sometimes friendships are broken up by just people not communicating what they're doing or where they're at. Not saying that they have to, because they don't. It's a friendship, but you know, communication is key with everything. Even your job, communicating with your managers, communicating with your employees. It's a key to a functioning, working relationship. A llave, a key, open door, closed door, locked door, unlocked door, shut the door, communication. Comunicación. Comunicación. I can't even say it in fucking Spanish. Number two for me would definitely have to be honesty, and by honesty I mean be honest with yourself and with the other person. Let them know how you truly feel. Don't actually string them along. Stringing somebody along just isn't fair to that other person. I mean, like, why are you going to be using that person for your benefit, for your convenience, and then when you're done and when you're ready, oh, I gotta go, because you know what, it's not you, it's me. You know what, it really was you to begin with, but you weren't that honest with that person, so now this person is head over heels with you and you're like, boy, I don't want you. So just be honest. That's all it takes. We're grown people. You can be honest with somebody. Just like, you know what? It's not working out the way that I wanted it to work out. So this is pretty much where I think we both have to take a step back and actually really realize what we actually want, or what we want in somebody. I think that goes a long way. It goes a longer way for me, just because I know especially what that guy wants or what he doesn't want. It's like, okay, you know what? I respect that decision because you were honest with me, and we'll go from there. And that's pretty much all that it is.
Watch me go fucking psycho and kill somebody because you told me that. No, I won't. Promise.
The third one would definitely have to be respect. It's just respecting somebody, especially in a relationship, or not in a relationship if y'all are barely talking. It's just respecting the person, not being rude, not being mean, not calling them names, especially when things aren't going right, like stupid, you're an idiot, you're dumb, why can't you figure things out? Like, there's no need for that. Why is there a need to bring somebody else down for your benefit? Like, it's stupidity, to be quite honest. There, I said a word, but in good context, constructively. But it's just respect each other. I mean, there's no need to be ugly or to be harsh with somebody. It's just, you know, speaking, communicating with them in the correct manner. Correct manner. Number 4 is definitely trust. There has to be trust in a relationship. What I always tell everybody is that the relationship just started. What somebody had in the past, you shouldn't bring up or think about when you're talking to somebody or in a relationship with somebody. If that's in the back of your head and you know it's gonna get to you, then why are you gonna date that person to begin with? Why are you putting yourself through all that drama when you already know that you're gonna go psycho? Who's gone psycho before? Am I the only one? If you communicate, if you are honest, if you respect, all those 3 things are going to tie in to just trusting somebody. Those are the 4 things that I think really affect a relationship. I think in the right way. If they're there, if they're not there, then this is probably a time where you should rethink being with somebody else. I mean, or not so much being with somebody else, but just actually letting them go. Because what's that little quote that I like? My love is like a candle. If you leave me, I will burn your apartment down. That sounds like something I would do, to be honest. I told that to a guy once. Yeah, that's kind of psycho. I know, it's kind of psycho. All jokes aside, guys, I think in a relationship, it's just about caring for somebody, respecting somebody, loving somebody, and trusting that person. It's also having a good time with that person. I mean, the beginning should always be fun. If the beginning starts off rough, hard, harsh, whatever word you want to put with it, then I think you shouldn't start with that relationship. But other than that, it's just, loving people for who they are. Obviously, if you're going to talk to them, you're going to date them, you like them. So just keep going with it. And if you're going to get to the point where you start being ugly with somebody, then that's when you have to start reevaluating yourself and reevaluating the whole entire situation. So that's it for Undressed Thursdays. I might call it something different. My coworker had actually told me to call it Just Don't Do It. Don't Do It Thursdays or something like that, which actually sounds kind of cool too. But let me know what you all think. If you all want to hear a different topic that you want me to talk about, definitely talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and definitely just watch my other videos. Why not? Originality, evolution, and style.